all of these perceived oppressions and combine them so that these people will basically think that their sexuality or their skin color is a political ideology. And you really need to understand that. That's why I have nothing to do with the LGBT community, okay? I really have nothing to do with it. And I don't want anything to do with it. Nicotinamide is a relief pitcher on the Toronto Blue Jays by the name of Anthony Bass. Now, he liked a video. All he did was like a video of a pastor explaining why he felt that boycotting Target was legit. A pastor. So just remember, he didn't post anything himself, Anthony Bass. He just liked the video of a pastor explaining why the boycotting of Target related to going after kids was a good thing. Well, the Toronto Blue Jays caught wind of this. No doubt activists saw that and bumped it up to the Toronto Blue Jays. And here is the struggle session apology they choked out of this guy yesterday. This is actually depressing. Watch this.
I recognized yesterday I made a post that was hurtful to the Pride community, which includes friends of mine and close family members of mine, and I am truly sorry for that. I just spoke with my teammates and shared with them my actions yesterday, and I apologize with them. And as of right now, I'm using the Blue Jays resources to better educate myself, to make better decisions moving forward. The ballpark is for everybody. We include all fans at the ballpark, and we want to welcome everybody. That's all I have to say. Thank you.
Depressing. That's all I have to say. After all of these years where we've all seen the lessons of what happens when you apologize, especially when you apologize unjustly. Everyone has apologized, and it is worthy of apologizing when an apology is true, when an apology is virtuous. But the way he has to choke out that statement, he wasn't saying that gay people shouldn't come to baseball games. He was liking a post that was from a pastor saying, hey, corporations, maybe you shouldn't push gender transition clothing on children. But congratulations, he's had his Mao-style struggle session. And then I saw that the manager of the Toronto Blue Jays, his last name, what's his name? Schneider is his last name. He basically was like, well, this is just the beginning of his apology. We'll keep going with it. There is never enough. That guy will have to live on his knees forever. Gay joke there, but we'll let it be. It's just not going to stop. And I am so, it's so twisted, but you have to just wonder, like, what pressure was brought to bear. I actually don't mean this to attack Bass, right? Like, whether it was the managers, the management, whether it was his agents, whether it was the entire MLB organization, pressure was brought to bear on him that he had to issue that apology. And he did it in the most forthright way possible, but it's like, that's not true. That's not true what you just did right there, and it's not good for the direction that society is taking. But it isn't just that the woke virus is going after our massive corporations. It's leaking into, I would say, conservative institutions, much like the National Review. We'll get to that in just a moment. All of these perceived oppressions, and combine them so that these people will basically think that their sexuality or their skin color is a political ideology. And you really need to understand that. That's why I have nothing to do with the LGBT community, okay? I really have nothing to do with it. And I don't want anything to do with it. Being gay is a sexuality, okay? Being trans is a sexual identity, okay? Those are different than political ideologies. And if you think that your political ideology, what you think of how the world should be organized, how society should be organized, if you think that that is deeply connected to your sexuality or your skin color, you look at your hand and go, oh my God, I must think this about taxes and foreign policy, you are really confused about